Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? Hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We're going to be jumping into Human Nature, into the 8th track known as Tribal. This is one of the persons on my Discord's favourite songs off this album. So, Procession was Thomas, Tribal is Scores. So, we're going to check it out, see how it goes, and just jump into the show. That was interesting. What did it remind me of? Give me a second, guys. Let me search a second. What song did it remind me of? It reminded me of something. Oh, what was it? I think it was from Netzer. It was fuck. I think it was, man. I don't remember the name of it. It was about like a child or something like that. Fuck, the name's gone completely out of my head. If I remember it, I'll put it down in the comments what it reminds me of. But like the opening reminds me of that. I know it's not really helpful when I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but musically it was heavier than almost every other song on the album so far. Heavier than Noise, um, for sure. And I love the kind of tribal elements. It seems like Nightwish is turning into a folk metal kind of band rather than a symphonic metal band. At this rate, there's so much folk element that it is going between folk and symphonic, which has always been Nightwish's kind of style, but this is way more folk than they've ever been, if you know what I mean. So, probably the heaviest track on the album. I don't know till I listen to Endlessness and The Works of Nature, but so far, this is the heaviest track. Floor's vocals impeccable as always. I love the heavy bass. I love the heavy drums. The heavy drums in it. I love that the guitar solo wasn't loud and up front. It was behind the drums. It was kind of like the guitar solo was creeping up on you from behind. And yeah, man, I don't know what more to say. Um, I think this is a song that I need to read some lyrics for, so that I can kind of get a better grip on what it's talking about. As all of the gorilla noises and things like that kind of made it a little tiny bit weird for me, but I think that's just the first time listen type situation. Besides that, I think that's all I have to really say, man. It was a decent track. Probably second, third best on the album, something like that, depending. I'll have to listen again and again and again and again until I do my final review, which will probably come out maybe like a week or two after my final reaction, as I need to listen to it a bunch of times and break down the lyrics a lot and just kind of get a good view on everything to give my final thoughts on it. Though in the review, I am going to compare them to Epica, as in symphonic metal. The top two bands, at least for me right now, are Epica and Nightwish, and we're going to see which band's going to come out on top at this point, man. And Epica have a new album coming out this year too, so we got to look forward to that. And all the comparator is probably going to get me a fuck ton of hate. Either way, if you enjoyed, please consider joining me on Patreon for epic rewards such as Discord access, song requests, and all kinds of other cool shit. Besides that, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very, very next video. Until then, have a wonderful day. Take it easy.